I got this. Once again, my name is Byron Booker. I'm with the Recording Artists Guild. I am so excited to be here. Give it up for Blau, y'all. Wasn't that amazing? He's actually in my presentation. I promise you, I did not plan that. There's just a lot of serendipity going on this weekend. And I'd like to jump right in. So my topic of discussion today is scaling the NFT as a new album bundle. So a little bit about myself. I started off as an artist, songwriter, singer-songwriter. Then got into the executive side, label side, was a publisher, manager, event producer, concert producer, movie producer, yada, yada, yada. And I still do a lot of that. Most recently, I executive produced an album, a visual album with Ray J, Brandy, Chris Brown, The Game, Kid Ink, Flo Rida, Snoop Dogg, just to name a few people. And got a chance to work with Diddy and do music for 50 Cent and all kinds of stuff, soundtracks. Most recently, as an artist, I sung the entitled song for Bruce Willis, Megan Fox, Machine Gun Kelly, Midnight in the Swiss Garden. Just to let you know, I'm a music guy, okay? But I have a deep passion for technology. And the mission for Recording Artists Guild, rag.org, for you guys to note, was to really just be in search of the new monetization model for music as time went on. In 2009, I didn't know about blockchain, so we thought that streaming perhaps was the final destination. Then I discovered blockchain, and my mind was blown. And now we're here at NFT.NYC, and the world is watching. So give it up for yourselves for being here and being a part of this revolution that's happening. So without further ado, I want to talk about the visual album, the album, just for a show of hands. How many people bought an album recently? Okay, not many. How about a digital album? Almost nobody. So my prediction is that's all going to change. All of you are going to buy albums again in the form of an NFT. And it's going to be worth crazy, crazy money, just like CryptoPunks and all kind of cool stuff that's happening in the visual space. And so I'll go into why. So in 2019, about half of the top albums were album bundles. And so but the mission was, in order to bring more value to the album, they were including merch and ticketing, and obviously you would download the MP3s, keep it on your computer. But that wasn't very sexy, wasn't very useful, but it worked, right? And so people did mashups with brands and all kinds of cool stuff just to bring more value to the album. So now that there's the NFT, well, by the way, like I said, Blau is right there. As part of my presentation is example number 3 of why this NFT album thing is being so successful. You guys know about Kings of Leon, you know about Tory Lanez, of course, Blau. Tremendous success. So what we want to do is figure out ways of how do we do that for the indie community, and how do we make it affordable, how do we make it functional, how do we onboard, educate the average musician. So we've amassed about 20,000 artists. We work very closely with them. We do a lot of cool stuff, provide a lot of tools for them. But this mission of onboarding the indie community to the blockchain is something that drives us. And now what we want to do for them is show them how they can present to their fans the digital assets, ticketing, experience, and the investment opportunity. So you've been hearing a lot of this. Blau talked a lot about it. We've been on similar paths, obviously, as a lot of people here. And so we've actually developed a lot of this. And we've got some great partners. We got a partner named Beezy, who's a lot of the back end. So what we do when you go to RAG is we actually start with the inception of the song from the split sheet, all the creators, put in all the publishing, the writings information, and the digital wallet, and we archive that. So the legal issues that's popping up now, we kind of address that. We take that, and then we show them how to make that an album. And we include in that a virtual ticket. We include in that option for merch and all that kind of cool stuff. So another thing that a lot of people have been talking about is being able to build that loyalty with your fans and let them grow, be a part of the records from a publishing standpoint, but also from bragging rights and just really showing I was a true fan. You always hear people say, I was up on that artist when they were giving out mixtapes, back in 2012. And it's like, okay, how do you prove it? Now you can with the NFT in your wallet. So that's where we see the future going. Creating that fan club, creating that bond of ownership with the fans is instrumental. And that's what's going to scale this. And that's why we're all going to buy albums again. Next. There we go. Oh, let's go back. So a big part of this, what we want to do is tokenize merch. So there's probably a lot of talk about that during this conference, but we can do that with RFID. We can do that with NFCs. We can do that with a lot of technology, and we're experimenting with that now, so that people get, if they want to order a physical vinyl album to go along with their NFT, there's that unboxing experience where you got a T-shirt, you got the wristband to the upcoming tour, you got all this kind of cool stuff, and that also is NFT, and you can then resell that along with the digital assets. Also, we want to partner with brands. This is a great opportunity for brands because all brands want to be aligned with great songs. Sports, entertainment, product, it all kind of works together. So we're working with several brands to kind of champion this and also provide funds for the indie artists and be able to tie their rewards along with the participation with the fans and the songs. So one of the ways that we're doing this is, again, with RAG, we're onboarding a lot of our members because we have their assets, we have their songs, we have their video, we have their music review, we have a lot of information. So we're getting all the other stuff and showing them, how to get all of their basically administrative information together, put that on the blockchain. And what's really cool about Beezy, one of our partners, is that there's like a repository where you put the licensing information, all the contracts, who gets what. And then if that's then sold, that can be updated and hashed back to that actual folder with all the agreements. So it's a long-term solution, and it's beautiful. It's so elegant and easy for the average musician to be able to do that. So we're building an NFT marketplace called Talent, but it can work with any marketplace, and that's what's cool. There's already an API that works with Shopify and WooCommerce, and we just want to make this agnostic and very, very easy for the whole music community to use. Finally, we have a streaming partner called LookWho, takes crypto. It's kind of like, I would say, a Pluto TV meets an OnlyFans in the sense that, not in the adult sense, but in the sense that influencers can monetize their own channels, they can give rewards, they can create an opportunity for fans to unlock a channel for a live streaming event, become a subscriber to them, and that's something that we also bundle in the album. So again, thank you for this opportunity. What I wanted to do today is give everyone an opportunity to find out more about RAG, what we're doing for indie artists. You can go to rag.cool, and you can get some royalty coin. Royaltycoin.com is a token that we created back in 2015. And you can also get a discount if you're an artist to get signed up for RAG for $20. So it's really, really cheap, really affordable. It's all about participation and championing this whole mission of making the NFT the thing and bringing albums back and bringing so much value to the fans and the artists and making that bond even closer. So there's no questions, I don't think, that I have to answer. You have a question? Yes. As of right now, they have not figured that out. What happened in 2019 is you had people like, you have DJ Khaled that did a partnership, I think it was with Bang Energy or Red Bull or one of the sports energy drinks, and it went bananas, right? And a lot of artists got mad and said, you can't count that as an album. That was a publicity stunt. So they actually stopped tracking that as an album sale. So what we're going to be doing is working with the powers that be to legitimize the NFT as an album, because that's the future, and I don't think they can get around it because the community is going to demand that. It's just going to come with more value, but it's still going to be a legitimate album sale, in my opinion. No, not as of yet, but that's going to change very soon. Exactly. But we as a community are going to change that, and that's the whole mission of why we built a community of artists to start before we even embarked on this mission, and we didn't want to kind of make it about famous artists. We wanted to make it about indie artists and a community standing together and champion the norms, the new norms in this new world, the same way SAG and other guilds have done. Yeah. That's a great idea. I'm taking that. Thank you again. My time is up. You guys have been great. Keep doing your thing, being a part of the revolution. It's been an honor. God bless and good night.